Okay, so right now we're watching the gameplay preview of Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon. Almost said 5 there. But yeah, so this is just
Thanks for checking out the
something
video.
like 12 minutes of gameplay.
With this footage, we'll introduce our new mech action game, Armored Core 6: Fires of Rubicon. We hope it gives you an idea of this title's mood and gameplay. In a future where interstellar travel is commonplace, our story begins in a distant star system on the fictional planet.
So this is a game I've been looking forward a lot this year. I've been waiting for a new kind of Armored Core for a while now. It's been a franchise that I've always been kind of interested in because it's giant robots and you get to create your own giant robot. I've dabbled in some of them, not very seriously, though I have a couple of them at the house right now, which I could be playing soon on my Twitch channel, link below.
Stages will let players make the most of their AC's exceptional movement and attack capability.
But it's nice to see one that's gonna be completely new, and we'll see how they'll modernize it, hopefully for the best. We all know it's not every time that a new game and a franchise that has been dormant for a while gets modernized in a good way. But yeah, so this is something that looks really cool, that we have a launch sequence. That's kind of a good trope to have in mecha stuff. I hope this is a thing we get to see a lot. Just seeing the mech we've built upon through dozens and dozens of missions.
Overwhelm enemies with up to 4 weapons simultaneously, equipped to each arm and
Okay, so 4 weapons for each arm and shoulder. So we're seeing the lock-on, which is one of the most controversial things so far, I think. So a lot of the old games would have some kind of soft lock-on instead of a hard one. You'd have like a square on the screen that would act like a...
Assault boost is one of the core
that would kind of lock on some targets, but you still need to aim at them, you know.
Did you hear anything about what the corps are up to?
Okay, so we got some kind of stealth, I guess. But damn, that's a big ass scenario. This is bigger than anything I would have seen in a previous Armored Core game. I mean, to be fair, last time the ones I know the most are like the PS2, PSP ones.
Take full advantage of your
I actually don't know too much about the... I don't know much about the PS3 Armored Cores. Maybe I should play them, but that would kind of require me to get the PS3, and it's not really on my plans right now, but we'll see. Oh well, hopefully this game will be good enough for me to justify and not playing the... I don't know, that's kind of a weird thing to say, I know. But yeah, this is looking pretty cool so far. I think I can see that thing on the top of the reticle. That might be the stagger gauge I've been hearing about.
Use vertical catapults to gain even more altitude.
Okay.
Launch into the action from above.
That's something that's actually been a bit controversial, I think, also. Not that much, but I think it seems like I haven't been keeping up with a lot of games recently, a lot of the modern ones, but it seems like people... seems like there has been a lot of staker gauge stuff in a lot of games.
Against tougher enemies, deal impact damage.
But to be fair, the only one I know has something like this right now that comes to mind is Final Fantasy 16, I think. And I haven't even played that game. It's kinda... I'm kinda cooked when it comes to platforms when for the Final Fantasy 16. So yeah. Oh, so we just switched to the garage. So okay, we're showing a bit of customization here. So yeah, left arm, right arm.
Assembly lets you exchange various parts of your AC at will, including weapons, frame parts such as the head and core, and internal parts for power management. Assembling an AC to fit your own playstyle and strategy is crucial to success.
So yeah, hopefully this game will allow you to have lots of different builds.
Got a job for you, 621. This one's a request from the Arquebus group.
I hate to sound cynical again, but some people might seem to
This request comes
be
from Schneider, an Arquebus subsidiary.
a bit
Mission will take place in the
cautious when it comes to the amount of builds that are going to be viable in the game. Some people think, oh yeah, maybe they're going to make so that only one playstyle is viable in the game or something, but we'll see, we'll see. I think I am the kind of person who kind of listens too much to cynicism. I can kind of be a bit of a cynic person myself, but I try to fight that at all times, you know.
Your attack will focus on the eye, a giant laser cannon connected
But yeah,
directly to the main generator. It's protected by a shield, which is powered by auxiliary
we're having some kind of mission being destroyed, described to us.
This concludes the briefing. Good luck.
Arquebus Corp. So yeah, for those who might not know,
Time for a little self-promotion.
usually in Armored Core you're doing missions for various kinds of corporations,
Strider, and
which
Arquebus
also
HQ.
act as the factions of the game. So, and usually that as the missions you pick,
Commence mission.
usually that has an effect of which route the story takes. So yeah.
Here, we're up against an enormous weapon that eclipses our AC in size.
Oh, we're gonna fight a big boss. That's kind of reminding me a bit of Demon X Machina, which is was a game that I think had some Armored Core people in it, but sadly wasn't as good as it could have been. And on that game, there was a lot of like focus on big bosses showing up. I'm not sure if this is a thing that shows up a lot on other games on the PS3 to be specific, on the PS3 ones, but okay, yeah, that's a big boy there. That's a big boy if I ever seen one myself.
621. You need to take out one of its legs to bring it to a halt. Confirmed. Strider leg compromised. It's going down. The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Also, this is looking pretty smooth. The frame rate is looking pretty nice in this video. I'm not sure if they specify what kind of
Foothold to get on the deck.
what kind of platform they're running this on, if this is PS5 or PC or something. But I did hear that apparently for the first time in a FromSoft game the PC version is gonna support the 120 frames, which is really fucking nice, I think. For a game like this, yeah, you want it to be very smooth. Man, look at this.
Some missions will see you partnered up with LIACs.
I assume we're talking about the AI companions here, maybe? But I think, yeah, we have multiplayer here. We're supposed to have even PvP. I noticed that they confirmed that we're gonna have spectating in the PvP, so that's the kind of feature that makes me think, oh, are they going for a competitive scene? Because yeah, if you want to do like competitive streaming tournaments and shit, you usually need to have a spectating mode.
Ghost 78, requesting backup.
I can't get through to HQ.
The cavalry isn't coming. Wipe them out, 621.
Your mission objectives will range from protecting targets and information gathering to the annihilation of enemy forces.
Damn, those beams are looking pretty good.
Attacking a watch point. You're incorrigible, Handler Walter.
Oh, we having some character interaction here.
Must I kill before you learn?
Which, yeah, it's I think it's sort of a normal thing in this kind of in this series. Usually you have a couple rivals. There's like a there's like some recurring fights you'll have. There's like usually there's like a coliseum, something like that. You can fight against other mechs and you see like the names on the ranking, and you're supposed to be upping that rank.
Up in these intense battles. Don't give the enemy a chance at victory.
Cool. That's a different kind of mech. Oh god, we got some. We got a bit of a bullet hell here.
These fights are fast and aggressive, presenting a challenge for even the impossibly powerful AC.
Oh damn.
By observing the enemy's movements and tells, the player can learn as the battle unfolds.
No, yeah, this is a boss battle.
And a good commander
Oh.
assembly will often provide the first step to overcoming even the most daunting foes.
But I feel like this is one of the things people are gonna start looking at and be like, oh, this is a Souls game, this is a Souls game.
Thank you for watching.
But
That concludes our introduction to Armored Core 6.
I'm not
and
here,
Rubicon.
I'm honestly not here
We
to...
appreciate your continued support and look forward to seeing you at launch.
But I'm really not here to do that kind of comparison, really. This, I mean... Obviously this is Armored Core is Armored Core, and Dark Souls is Dark Souls, Elden Ring is Elden Ring. People are really gonna be trying really hard to compare the two, sadly, but that shouldn't stop us from enjoying such a cool looking game, holy shit. Again, sorry for the dogs in the background there. Guy decided right at the end of this video would be the time to start having noise, but yeah. Armored Core 5, Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon, releasing on August 25. Will you pre-order it? What do you think about the game? Have a nice discussion about it in the comments section down below. Meanwhile, I've been Kubo, and até amanhã.